shitting
A solid
yourself.
log is easy to get rid of. Good continent.
What if you're sitting? I'm sitting most of the time.
Right, but
What if I just started shitting right
solid,
now?
And then my finger just kind of
the solid
slowly
log would be
accidentally
unanticipated.
moved over
So
there.
it's easy
So
to
they're
clean
not
up,
bad
but you can't
ideas.
plan for it.
I think my
I don't think it'd be easy
subconscious
cleanup. I think it would
is trying
It
to tell
smear.
would be no.
What if you're sitting in a chair and you shit yourself? You think it's not gonna be? You think it's easy cleanup?
all right, you'll be standing.
easy
You know what?
cleanup.
So I'll never stand.
I'll step in on this one.
Okay.
As I do have some experience in this field.
Of shitting your pants.
I shit myself once at work. Like a year and a half ago. I didn't mean to.
On the cruise
How old are
ship?
you?
At the time, no. Okay, it was a couple years ago. 2, maybe 3 years ago.
Okay.
I was 30. I was in my 30s, and I thought that I'd sharted the classic shart. I mean, it was
Wait, you thought you
full on.
sharted?
No. I thought I farted.
Okay.
I gambled on it, and like.
You felt
The
something
weird
running down
thing-
your leg.
No. That's what's weird with shitting yourself and not knowing that you've done it. Is you don't notice any difference because shit comes out at the same temperature you are. So if you're not really, really hyper aware of actually shitting your pants, you won't notice.
That's true.
Which is why
fucking
babies
crazy.
take a while to get upset over it.
Depends though, on the type of shit. Because I've only shot myself once. And
If-
I knew immediately because I felt it.
Well, that's I mean, the thing
If
is,
you're really old, depends.
the thing is, there is this shit that you know.
Yeah.
This I really thought was a fart,
But it was
and it was. To be fair, it wasn't like it was like a horrific amount. It was just a bit.
it was like a Windex bottle.
I didn't shit a Windex bottle. But like half an hour later, I was sitting there working.
Half an hour. Half an hour.
Fucking half an hour later. Like I said, it wasn't much. But I'm like,
Makes it excusable.
the fuck is that?
Who shit themselves?
I start thinking that the guy I'm working with, I'm like, man, this guy smells like shit. Like, this guy smells terrible.
You know what that guy's thinking?
And like,
Man, this guy smells like shit.
yeah. And then after a little while, I was like, something's not right here. And so I did. I finally went to the bathroom and I looked and like, sure enough, I had shit myself a little bit. And I was like, I panicked. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck do I do? Because, you never think you're going to be in that situation. You never think that's going to be...
What you gotta do is
Never
you
think
gotta
it could happen to you.
you just gotta make a spare pair of underwear out of the toilet paper.
No. I cleaned myself up
Cream
in
cleaner on
the
the
stall.
office.
Like I cleaned myself up and got my shit together. And then I was like, I can't put these underwear back on. What am I gonna do? I'm not gonna wash them in the sink. I'm fucking like not doing this. So I took the underwear and I wrapped them up in toilet paper and I just threw them in the garbage can.
Yeah, that's what you
So
do.
that's what
at the
you do.
F1 Grand Prix racetrack, I just threw a pair of dumpy drawers in the garbage, effectively becoming that guy.
Was this down in St. Pete or
No, this was in Texas.
Okay.
This is in Texas.
You worked at the Grand
time.
Prix?
I did.
Texas
I worked
Grand Prix.
You were one
I
of
worked,
the grid girls.
yeah. Until I shit myself, and then they demoted me.
That's why they got rid of them.
It was running down your short
But like,
skirt.
I was panicked. I mean, and I can only imagine that because I cleaned up thoroughly. It didn't get through in my pants or anything. Like it was like I said, it wasn't much, but it was enough.
Yeah.
But like I got myself taken care of, and like I can only imagine like it had to smell better when I got back. Like people had to have known like this dude shit himself, and he just went and took care of it because it doesn't smell like shit anymore.
I think I'm ready to have my thing ready to answer, George. I
Are you
think
trying to
instead
figure it
of
out, George, or like
shitting myself solidly,
No, I'm reading the
I'll shart myself
expectantly.
expectantly.
yeah, I think I will shit myself expectantly.
I would take shitting myself expectantly
But the
because then
thing
at
is,
least
you
I
be in your
know.
place
Yeah.
of work, your place of schooling.
Doesn't matter. You know it's coming.
Because the reason is it's
Wait,
happened before.
Does it always have to be in your
honestly.
pants? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the meaning of shitting yourself.
Well,
Like-
no, but I thought you said just the original question. I don't think you.
No, the original question was always about shitting yourself.
Okay, I don't think.
Why
you
would I
clear
ask?
about
Would
that.
you
So-
rather have a messy shit on the toilet at work or a normal shit at a toilet at home? That's not a good question.
No,
Oh, I
at
thought
home
that
was
was the
shitting
question.
yourself. At home was shitting yourself.
Well, they're both shitting yourself.
Well, in the original question.
Wait,
No.
so the question is, would you rather expectantly or unexpectedly shit yourself, regardless of
no,
the
it's
form of the
different
types?
case.
Because
Different-
I stand by that a solid log that's like a no wiper, a ghost shit, would be very easy to clean up. And
No,
dispose of.
because George, poo
That was
does
that
not
was an awful
hold,
question, actually.
Like
now
any,
that-
any
the more
strong
you
shape.
answer.
So like the moment it came out and hit the wall of your underwear and went back on
Alright,
the ass,
we're talking about,
it
like-
would just mush into like.
We're talking about. Imagine your shit was like an owl coughs up their prey. something like that.
Owl pellet.
Owl pellet. It's like firm. It's not going. It's not going
It's
to
got hair in it and bones.
It's not going to get anywhere.
So you're just gonna pass it like a rock.
Yeah, like a kidney stone, but for your
That
ass.
sounds way worse.
And it's not gonna smear anyone?
Poo is
It's
mushy.
very.
Yeah, but it's gonna tear your asshole
This would
apart.
basically be like you shake your leg and it's gone, and nothing. You know, it's just a memory.
You just
at that
shake
point.
your pant
People
leg
do
and
that.
it just falls
Yeah.
out. Like people see
You've
this
seen the
dry,
Walmart
dusty
footage?
fucking
It
cobweb
happens.
ball.
But
Fucking fall
they smell like shit for the rest of the day. I guarantee it.
Yeah, no, there's no way you can't like continue smelling like shit.
The
You have to
point
go
is-
clean
is
yourself
that
one way or another.
The cleanup is infinitely lesser than if you had just liquidy shits, and then your butt cheeks are smearing them together, and
Well, then that
it
answers the
looks like a
question
kid
for
that went
everyone.
on a coloring book with just a brown crayon.
I feel like this is a biased question. Like you had
Yeah,
you
yeah.
had
I'm
you
having
had
the
an
same
answer
idea.
in mind when you asked it.
Yeah, when you phrase it that way, it kind of answers it for all
Almost
of us.
like
I think.
somebody asked you this question like a day ago. And, no, I don't know. It's just
think
it's
I'm
what it
sorry.
sounds
I
like.
mean, it does. It sounds like a little.
It
it's a little
sounds like
biased.
Well, I
had
do
time to
have
ponder.
my own answer.
Yeah, but when you ask a question like that, I think you're.
Oh,
Supposed
I think I
to,
know
like,
what your
remember.
answer is.
What's my answer?
Solid log.
Yeah, it's easier.
Keep on trying to make a case and keep on changing the hypothetical
It's
to make
true,
it
to
so you
make
don't
the
mess
solid
yourself.
log.
No, that was the entire point.
See,
Because if you mess yourself, then you're gonna go with the predictable shit.
Well,
So
exactly.
there's no point.
Exactly.
The point of not
You're
taking
making-
it
your
unpredictable
hypothetical-
is that you would be able to clean up and return to
you
wherever
didn't
you're
make,
working.
you
or
didn't make
doing
just a
whatever.
hypothetical. You made an impossibility.
I'm kind of with it. Even predictable or the predictability or unpredictability of it really has no merit on the shit. Like really,
it has.
it's the shit.
All of them merit.
Yeah, but you chose the unexpected log shit too. No one's not choosing the unexpected log
Oh, I
shit.
thought you guys were choosing the expected but messy.
No,
No, I
absolutely
thought
Okay.
from the expected but messy, like had the implication
I-
that I would be able to get to a bathroom.
That,
Yeah.
See, that's why I didn't
I
understand.
thought
You
that
said
too.
you said
Like, I was on
expected.
board.
Then you do that.
I was on board until because I hate having messy shits.
How do you
Yeah,
expect
it
it if you're
feels
shitting yourself?
Yeah, no, dude. Like when
Right.
when I take a shit and
No,
I have
it'd
to,
be like a
the
supernatural
shit's like you have
force.
to just get in the shower. At that
Yeah,
point.
no,
yeah.
it's-
that
that's
messes
the
up the rest of my
worst,
day.
man.
Like I could
But,
not.
like,
do
You had
that.
to shit in the shower before?
No,
No.
Like, the shit's
After
where,
you have like a really messy
okay.
shit,
Yeah,
you're
and,
like,
and you're
it's
just like the
okay.
toilet paper is not gonna do anything.
no
It's
amount
just
of
time for a
wiping.
shower.
No amount of wiping is
Give me
making
yeah,
all
a
the
difference.
dude wipe.
It's terrible, but
Dude, if I had to do that in public and I couldn't just take a shower afterwards, my day would be fucking
I would
ruined.
take
Yeah.
the messiest private shit over the cleanest public shit.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah, me
that's
too.
what we were deciding before.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that
that's
was
not
the- that was
the
the
question
tough-
you're asking.
That was a
not
tough
a
discussion.
question.
Anyway, Ryan, are we in the realm of fantasy yet? This was kind of a long one.
Not yet. So hello everybody and welcome to
Oh, what I
Wyvern
was
Watch.
looking at though is that the clasp on this is Yik Fung.
Oh, so
We have die mats now.
we now have die mats. Hello and,
And
welcome to Wyvern Watch, the official
sponsored
podcast
by-
of now using die mats.
Sponsored by Yik Fung.
Sponsored.
The official podcast
Y-I-K
of clean
space
shit.
F-U-N-G.
Is it illegal to say you're sponsored by someone if you aren't?
Do you want to have this
okay.
exact
I
discussion?
don't think so.
I hope
Swear to God,
they
can
get
we
their
have this
Kung Pao lawyers on us.
That's
Anyway.
Look, if the Chinese can steal our patents, we can steal their sponsorships.
Hello everyone and welcome to Wyvern Watch. My name is Ryan. I will be your DM for the evening.
You can just skip me.
We'll come back to you. Trevor.
yeah. Skip me too.
All right, what do you?
I don't know. I think it's your turn, dude.
You guys are just trying to copy off me. I'm Mac. I'm playing Dylan Bilderberg.
Went quick. George.
Go on, just do what I did.
And I'll be your dungeon. Okay, Dylan Bilderberg.
Fuck.
I'm your special guest.
Don't
this
look at me.
evening,
Don't
Trevor.
look at me. Don't look at me.
I will be playing Dylan Bilderberg.
Hi, I'm Jacob. I'm gonna play your dungeon master.
No, not
Dylan Bilderberg.
There you go.
Nurbach and the other two guys will just not be here.
All right.
All right, let's start role playing. Hey! How's it going?
me, Dylan Bilderberg.
Hey, I don't remember going into the realm of fantasy, guys. So if everybody could just close your eyes
And now tell me, is
close
that
your
shit
eyes.
messy?
and create
Is
the
it
best.
clean?
George!
Are you in private? Are
George,
you in
We're sticking our
private?
fingers into our mouths. Stop talking about
George, you're
shit.
taking us to the wrong realm.
The realm of poop fantasy.
False
Realm
god.
of
False prophet. Go on, Ryan.
had to take them out of the bag.
Yes. Why'd you put them? This is terrible content.
What time are we at?
10 minutes.
Alright, so you can cut this out and nobody will notice.
All right, so
I say we
now I want everybody to make your best popping noise on 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right, and welcome to the realm of fantasy.
That was quick.
Yeah, I mean,
Nurbuck
I
shot
did
himself.
a very long, prolonged transition into the realm of fantasy with the rain.
It was song, but it was unexpected.
All right, so the last thing that happened was Dylan Bilderberg has slain the hobgoblin of the Goblin Dungeon. Of the Bob Hoblin of
Bob Hoblin.
of the Intellate Dungeon. Nurbach, you've been recently revived using one of the health potions that Dylan has provided you. You find yourself having shit in your pants.
Oh, it smells so bad.
Oh, Norbuck, why do you smell like that? Is
He
it?
came back from the land of the dead. Surely he must reek of corpses.
It's the sulfur.
It's the soul.
All right, so
Bilderberg was not joking.
No, I wasn't.
Well, you're not.
What?
Who's Bilderberg?
Bilderberg?
So, if I remember correctly, it's been a little while since our last session. The three of you, Iasos, Nurbach, and Dylan, all three of you were in the room, but I can't remember if our friend Erden was in the room, because I remember he teleported out to get away of that dire wolf.
He was not in the room yet.
No,
I think we ended the session with him like walking into the room and
Yeah.
seeing like
Okay.
Yeah.
the
Like
scene.
Kramer.
See Nurbach almost cut in half. It's on the
Yeah,
floor.
kind of seeing a
Just a giant,
one
like,
hit.
seam,
mostly
like...
eviscerated
Yeah.
Nurbach.
Yeah.
Killed
All
him in
right,
one
so we'll have you walking into the room, but as you kind of close the door behind you, you hear a couple footsteps, little pitter-patters in the stone hallways.
hit. Oh, right, the
of
rest
this.
of them.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's lunchtime.
I walk in and close the door behind me.
Okay. You collect yourself to see... I'm trying to remember where I had all of your current healths. So, Erden, you're on
My
7
health is
HP.
8.
Yeah, Nurbach, you're on 4.
Yes.
Yes, after being healed. Iasos, you're on 8. And Bilderberg, you're still on 15. You haven't been touched the whole fight. You're feeling
Saying I'm on
great.
15.
Yeah.
Oh, did I get extras?
Yeah, you got temporary hit points from our senior...
I got 4 temporary hit points extra.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
so.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was.
All right.
I remember
Lucky-
'cause I had
lucky
6
day.
and 4 extra, and then I got hit for 10 in one hit.
It hurt a lot.
It's not comedy.
In
Why not?
time.
In time. It's been about 2 weeks. But
In game.
in game. You guys have been staked out in this
Nurbach, come on. No, I'm in pain.
I don't want to leave.
Gotta wait for my shit to cross over.
Need to make sure it gets out. So is Nurbach's asshole like hairy or something?
What?
I don't know. Is this the? Is this?
Are you
is
trying
this,
to eat it?
No. This is just bad content.
Yes. Why'd you ask?
That was awful content.
That was the worst content.
No, anyway. So where were we going? Oh wait, we're inside now.
So
Where
yeah.
so
Yeah, I'm just collecting myself.
So y'all were inside collecting yourselves after this major fight, but now it seems like you need to possibly get out, maybe without getting seen, or trying to get out in the cleanest way possible of this dungeon, because some of you are hurting more than others, and it might be a little bit of a struggle to get out from this dungeon, but you do have a little bit of opportunity because it is lunchtime.
All right.
I think Nurbach is actually still disguised in a disguise of a goblin.
Yeah.
So, but he's
It's just soaked in blood now.
yeah, it's kind of soaked in blood.
So,
In-
do
Which
we
actually makes you the
in
most
fake-
metal goblin.
Yeah.
do we hear them? Wait. So
So
the
there's-
goblins are here.
There's currently 2 footsteps that have walked up to the door, and will say they start knocking on the door.
Abagabagi baba.
Abba gabba, gabba
Did I hear the
okay?
hobgoblin speak? Did he speak to
Yeah,
us?
no, he 100%. He
Could
was
I-
talking.
could I-
He was talking to you. He was talking to you in Intelayan.
Yeah,
for sure,
yeah,
and you
okay.
definitely know.
Quick, how do you
And
say
it's
fuck
definitely
up
a
in the
very deep, gruff voice.
Could I try and
talks like this.
Could
I
I-
think that's about how I had him sound like.
could
But yeah.
I roll to try and do an impression of him?
Yeah, sure. Roll me a deception check.
Deception. All right. Ooh, 18.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, he's a.
That's with proficiencies and everything.
That's what. Yeah, I don't have proficiency in deception, but I do
Okay.
have a +3 from my charisma.
So okay, awesome.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's just Yassus is just a very naturally theatrical kind of guy.
Wyvern is dead.
So when they knock on the door, I just kind of gruffly bark, "How many of you are there?"
And they say back in Intelayan.
Only two.
You can come in.
It's just
Wait.
it's just me,
you
Coblin
don't
and Loblin.
understand.
Goblin and Cocklin.
No,
But I do.
Are you sure, sir? Is everything okay in there? I heard a lot of crashing and noises.
Yes, I was just getting my anger out.
This goblin
Uh,
has a
well,
long nose.
Well, I kind of don't want to mess with you when you're angry, sir. I know how you tend to get. We were just making sure everything was okay.
Everything is fine.
You're telling them to go away, right?
Oh, okay. I hope you have a good lunch, sir.
and you hear footsteps walk away.
Is his lunch in this room?
No, the lunch, his lunch, was on the desk, which he has actually cleaved in half to get directly to
Did he
Yasa.
cleave his lunch in half
Oh, wait.
too?
Yeah, like perfectly like
It's to
split
get
like
himself
down
pissed
the
off
middle.
at you so you can like work himself
Sorry.
up. It's
I've
like,
been playing
yeah.
Nurbach incorrectly. As soon as he's res, he's gonna scramble like a cockroach to loot the bodies.
Okay.
Didn't already loot him?
No, because I died and got res, and that was the last thing that happened.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had
So-
Dylan
I know about my
Velderberg.
loot.
So I'm gonna assume that you just go and grab your iron bolts out of the wall and the neck of the
All
wolf
that I can reclaim.
that has been pinned up on the wall. I actually don't think you can reach it. You might need to ask for help for that.
Process.
Oh,
Nurbach
yes,
is
yes,
jumping
of course,
towards the
of
iron
course.
bolt lodged in the wall. Nur-
Into
He
the
also
neck of the wolf.
Pulls it out easily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Whew, thank you.
of course.
I don't know. I think you might need to roll a strength check. This thing's pretty in there.
All right.
No, I'm kidding. On the body of the hobgoblin.
recalled that.
Nothing.
On the body.
You pull it out of the wall and fling it across the room into the neck of Dylan Bilderberg.
Finally, some damage.
Yeah. I almost didn't even notice that you rolled that dice because you're rolling onto a very nice, soft, padded faux leather mat
Where can we get some of these? If we're
on
around?
Amazon.com from Yik Jung.
Yeah,
Yik Fung.
our loving sponsor,
Yik Fung.
Yik Fun.
Because
Because when you need the D&D,
Don't do a bad Asian.
yeah, do a good one like this. When you do a D&D,
oh, dun-dun.
Chihue.
Gee,
Dad made that word up.
No, I made
No.
that. I found that word at a slot
we
machine.
found that word.
Oh yeah, we found.
Dad says, "Oh, ni hao." That's
Yeah.
Ni hao's
No,
made
ni
up.
hao's
Wait,
made
that's
up.
isn't that high?
Yeah,
He
how
says,
is
no,
Ni
Dad
hao.
says he made up ni hao. And I'm like, Dad, no, you did not make up the
Well,
word
it caught
ni
on
hao."
pretty well.
Anyway, yeah, let's get.
Yeah, so before y'all get out of here, I think Nurbach is looting the body of this hobgoblin. You walk up. Next to the broken table is a meal that has been cleft in twain almost perfectly. This great sword that he had was very, very sharp, and it actually, basically, no mess was left. There's no like cracking of the wooden desk. It is a completely clean
Welcome
cut.
to the water jet channel.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, this is how I died, very briefly. And so there's a little bit of silverware, a fork, a knife. That's about it. Do you look into the desk
I'm
at
gonna
all?
start eating whatever was lunch.
Okay.
I'll look in the desk. I'm curious.
I'm looking in the desk.
Oh my God!
This isn't. Oh, there's a chicken leg. Start eating, and I got 2 hands. Please don't interrupt my actions.
You can join him.
Erden, you search the left side of the desk. Nurbok, you search the right. And Nurbok, inside, you just find a collection of small daggers and dire wolf kibble.
Ooh.
And like a little, just openly concealed, kind of just dire wolf kibble.
So
Not openly concealed. I mean, it's just in a drawer, rather.
Yeah, it's like an open bag in the drawer.
Well, not even a bag. It's just in the drawer.
It's just a pile of kibble. Is it grain free?
It's fucking ground up goblin, for all you know.
I'm gonna shove several handfuls into my pocket. How many handfuls can I have?
You can. How many can you fit? You can have 2 handfuls.
All right.
I got 2 hands.
2
That's
handfuls.
Simple as.
Got 2 hands.
As far as we know.
Do any of the daggers look either expensive or noteworthy?
You don't see any noteworthy daggers. They just seem to be simple, small throwing daggers. Nothing too crazy. In the left-hand side of the desk, Erden, that you're looking through, you find just straight paperwork.
They do paperwork
Yeah.
here.
But also in there, you find on top of all the paperwork that you see, you find a little charm about 3-4 inches tall of an elk skull that has been
Cool.
carved out of wool, carved out of a deep oak wood,
Yeah.
and has a small inlaid, very tiny, what seemed to be a green crystal for the eyes.
Cool. I'll take it.
Alrighty.
I'm going to also, before we decide what to do next, cut off one of the direwolf's paws.
Jeez.
All right.
Just they have.
On the topic of cutting,
Mhm.
can I inspect the hobgoblin's greatsword?
Yeah, he's actually still holding it.
Oh, yeah,
if
he's
you
died
remember,
standing.
he died completely standing, and it's still been a couple of minutes. The body is still warm, but he has yet to fall. He is a hobgoblin that has died with dignity and
Perfect posture.
and perfect posture. But yeah, you can inspect this greatsword if you'd like. It's very, very sharp. The blade of it is very, very sharp. It's about 3-4 feet long, I would say. I don't know how long a normal greatsword is. I should probably know that, being a dungeon master, but
Nonsense.
it actually what's really interesting about it is that it seems to be made of one piece of metal. That's just hey,
Hey,
we don't bring pirates into this podcast yet.
The pirate arc. I can't wait.
The pirate arc.
boy.
Gotta learn your boat terminology.
Do you know your ports and starboards? Yeah, actually, it seems to be just one piece of this kind of lightweight metal. Do you take it out of his hand to inspect it? Yeah.
Yeah.
He stays standing. He doesn't fall over at all.
I kind of carefully pry it. I don't want to knock
Yeah.
him over or anything.
Yeah.
Deserves that.
But even the handle is made out of this metal. There's really no wrapping around it, no leather to help him grip it. He's just strong enough, and his hands are calloused enough that you could tell when you pulled this out of his hand. But it's all this one fine just silvery metal. I wouldn't say it's completely steel, because steel is really fucking heavy, but I wouldn't say it's aluminum, because that's not existent.
Alloy.
It's some form of alloy.
Fantasy alloy.
Makes sense to be steel.
It's fancy.
It's steel then.
Said he's a strong guy.
Yeah. All right, so it's a little lighter than steel. Maybe it's hollow in the middle. Who knows?
That sounds like an awful idea.
What? Like an armored foe and it just wraps around.
Yeah.
You're making these problems for yourself and then
Yeah,
trying to solve
I
them
re-
in your head. We
yeah.
would have never asked about any of this.
It's steel.
Yeah, okay, so
And we wouldn't have questioned it.
It's one piece of steel. That's all it is.
And you're just thinking in your head, back and you're screaming that head, but that would be way too fucking heavy.
I'm too much of an engineer for my own sake. Yeah, it's It's actually what this sword actually is it's a it's a large greatsword made of one piece of this metal that has this almost like black and white marbling. And roll a. I'm not sure if this would actually be a history check or not.
I mean, I could roll a history
Yeah,
check.
roll a history check.
I'm actually pretty proficient in history.
Okay, good. Roll a history check.
Oh God, I rolled a 4, so an 8 total.
Okay, you do not recognize this marbled black and white metal.
I think it's cool though.
Yeah, it's definitely cool.
It's cool.
Do you think you know?
My
I mean,
scholarly
I think
opinion.
I'm
this
gonna
is
keep
cool.
this sword on me.
You're gonna go ahead and keep this sword on?
Yeah, does he have any sort of like sling or anything that he...
No, it was kind of just sitting like next to his desk. He was probably just keeping this on him, like next to his desk for intimidation or like just quick access.
He actually cut a hole in the back of his neck and slowly put it in over the ears to like make a scarred flap. So it's actually in his skin.
It's Cloud Final Fantasy 7. It just sticks there. For some reason.
It's a big magnet.
It's magnets, man.
Yeah, magnets.
But
pins in his spine that are magnetic.
Bob Hoblin's Goblish is a sword of heavy cleave.
Bob Hoblin Goblin's Marble Sword.
It's a tongue twister.
so if you wanted
Bob
to
Hoblin
take care,
Goblin sword of.
if you wanted to take care of this great sword yourself, you'd either have to make a sling for it yourself or just carry it around openly.
Yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna carry it for now.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so that's about it. That's in this room. The goblins have been scared away by their pre-existing fear of their very vicious captain.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
His body might rot before they find out. Bob Hoblin the Bocoblin's Marble Sword of Clobbering.
Clobbering. It's announced every time. It's clobbering time.
That's what he said in Intolian.
Does anyone have an egg?
I need a new one.
A new one.
Or else I'll be gone for good.
It's my special power. I can do 4 death
I think you need to
rolls,
move
but I
that
need
dire
an egg.
wolf like
I need an egg.
4 feet to the east,
And turn it around.
and turn
So,
around and also move it like
gentlemen,
about
shall
5 feet up.
We're chasing his tail.
What are you right now, spring? Erden?
Yeah, he is. He's spring.
Summer or spring?
No, you
You were winter, now you're spring.
Ah, it's spring. Okay, yes, I'm spring
I
right.
can't look at the dog.
I
Oh,
think
she's pooping.
What?
That's what she does before she poops.
Stop!
I
Stop
can't
her.
stop her.
Stop her.
Oh my god. Oh, you tripped on the cords.
Whoop! There it is.
Holy shit!
Go walk the dog.
Did you stop her?
She didn't do it. I think I distracted her.
I
Okay,
was really
I know,
scared
you
that
need
that
to
thing
go.
on the floor there was her shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're watching our parents' dog right now.
Yeah.
She's a
Okay.
If
little,
you
I'd
if
like
you guys
me to
ever
dog
get the chance to
shits
dog
on her.
sit for your parents, don't.
Don't.
It'll ruin your podcast that you record with all your friends.
Whatever, man. They're paying me $100 for like one day.
What the hell?
Because
Yeah, 'cause they know how terrible this dog is.
I think they just
Dog,
want.
fuck you, you piece of shit. Come here.
Dad's like, $100 Mom's like, he doesn't have a job, honey.
I do. I got hired.
Where?
Qzar.
Oh!
Hey!
Thank you, Cody. This is a live reaction, Cody, to me appreciating you.
Yeah,
Me
they're
appreciating.
gonna call me, but yeah, dog, come
Oh,
on.
that's great. Oh, then you can get us to film there. If
Yeah.
You and Cody to both. Oh, we're gonna film at Qzar. It's gonna be fucking great. We
It's
gotta get those
gonna
costumes
be-
together.
May.
Are we just gonna cut this part out?
I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know.
There's a
That's for months in the head when I remember to do it.
there's a
that
surefire
week.
way to make sure we cut it out.
Don't.
I'm not gonna do
Trevor's
it.
gone.
George, you got? Can you?
Trevor is gone, but
It's antagonistic, and I find that funny.
Yeah, we just.
You'll never hear this.
when did you draw that, George?
Last session.
Really?
Just a
Who didn't you
giant-
like?
What? No, I just.
Is that Nurbach flipping somebody up?
No.
No.
What's the face behind the middle finger?
It's first. It's my furry.
Oh, so I should have guessed that because the banded eyes.
I should just start wearing my fursuit head while we play D&D.
Then your audio is gonna sound
It's a,
like
it's a,
That'd
yeah,
be
it's a
really
podcast.
funny,
How would they
yeah.
notice? I'm George. I'm playing Nurbach, and then every time you turn to talk to Ryan, you just hear when you hit the mic stand.
I'm tempted to go get it right now.
Oh man. Because
Are
I
you
would.
literally gonna break the bottle?
Yeah.
Where?
Plastic bag.
Come on.
It's
gonna be funny.
Where are you gonna break it though?
Not on the glass table.
Watch over
please.
Trevor's cords. He already tripped on it.
I'm stepping over it.
Yeah, so I'm telling. Oh, this is gonna be awful.
It's a great noise.